too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. 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 You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Casting on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move.
Chad, it is Tuesday, baby. Hope you guys are ready. Keegs back with us again for another episode of the Opening Bell. Keegan-Darius.
We are, brother. We are.
Yeah, Keegan is here live. Chad, hope you guys are well. Ed quickly went to go and get me some eye drops. Sand in my eyes. Too much screen time. Oh, yo, Keegs. I think it's that 170 frames. Megahertz. Chad. Spent some time catching up on work last night. My eyes are chalked. Feels like sand in my eyes. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing all right? Keegs bounced back from yesterday. Feeling good?
I think we're still in a little bit of no man's land, but we're going to bounce back.
Okay. All right, Chad. It is Tuesday, day before the big one, CPI. Are we going to get anything here today? I'm not sure, Chad. I think markets are going to park themselves a little bit here. Very, very interesting developments with CPI, where things are coming out. Me and Keegan actually gonna have like an hour brainstorming session here afterwards to try and develop a thesis for what we're gonna do for CPI. So yeah, we've got some work to do. And then also quickly, Chad, just let me know if there's no lagging. Yesterday we had a bit of an issue. Let me know if the stream's fine. Let me know if there's no lag. If you guys can just let me know. Krebs and Speedo, Etty. Yeah, Chad, don't forget to register for the Cape Town event. I'm actually going to drop that now before we pray. So just to get the formalities out of the way. So give me 1 second. Yeah, Keeks keen for Cape Town.
Yeah, bro. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be good.
Chad, we are excited, trying to lock down some venues. Chad, one thing I just want to discuss. Obviously, we don't want to be cheapskates, but some of the venues have quite a bit of cost involved, and we want to ask if you guys would be against it if we've got R100 joining fee. And what that R100 joining fee is going to give you is going to give you a meal and a drink. We'll cover the rest. I just want to find out if you guys are happy with it. $100, meal and a beer or a cool drink. Let me know if you guys are happy with that. We will fork the rest of the bill. Let me just get this quickly. Is it unreasonable? If it's unreasonable, we understand.
Do a poll.
R100 is R100 reasonable for a meal and a drink. To get that for R100 is a bargain. Yeah, just let us know, Chad. It's literally just to make sure we secure the venue. Otherwise, this trip becomes a CPI event on its own. But let me know, Chad. We'll have a discussion with everyone. Otherwise, we'll make a plan. Ek's happy on 100 rand to skit. All right, there we go. 100 rand. No, look, we don't want to make money out of it. We just want to make sure, we don't hurt ourselves where it becomes quite an expensive trip, and we're eating bully beef and noodles for the rest of the year. Alrighty, Chad, let's get going here. As always, we're going to start off with prayer. And the Bible says, if you do not know how to pray, pray this very simple prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. And if you believe that, drop an amen now in the chat.
Amen. There we go.
There we go. I'm from Durban, but Chris, that is very reasonable. In fact, 100 is cheap, but the work you'll put in for us every day. I'm from Durban, though, just speaking my mind. Okay, chat. We'll chat about it further. Alrighty, guys, let's check what's on deck today. What is on deck today, Keeks?
Bro, I don't even think we actually have much on the table today.
Just want to thank our news partner, New Squawk. Thank you so much for giving us access to your services every single day. So, Chad, be sure to check out New Squawk. They are basically giving us, I think we worked it out, Keeks, 12,000 rands worth of value for free. No strings attached. But yeah, they are supporting the G's. So big shout out to New Squawk. Chad, okay, Tuesday we've got some CPI that came out of Germany. Let me just set this automatically. We had some, come on, man. We had some CPI coming out of Germany. We had some average hourly earnings coming out of the pound. Pound looking 23.7, so less than forecast. So pound looking relatively strong. Employment change on a 3-month rolling basis 265, and then the unemployment rate dropping as expected to 4.1%. So pound is looking relatively solid. I think you're going to get some strong moves there from the pound going into the session, but going straight into the charts. Chad, let's look at DXY. DXY on the daily, massive rebound yesterday. Oh, Chad, beautiful. Look at my boy here. Thanks so much, Ed. Chad, after the analysis, I'm just going to drop these eye drops into my eyes to get the sand out of them. But Chad, as mentioned, weekly, We did say we can come up to retest this 200 level, which we did. Now the interesting point becomes, what do we do from here? Was all of this just a fake out? Are we going back above the 200? I don't know. That's the question. I don't know. Daily for me is bullish. We closed bullish yesterday, confirmed support here. On the daily, we formed like some type of double bottom here. So you'll see, let me just do this, some type of double bottom there. And on the daily now, this is where it's going to become interesting. That is that breakout zone. And if we cannot hold above it, we are going back lower. But also we took the previous daily high and reversed. Okay, so check this out. There it is. Previous daily high taken, reversing now. Very simple for me. Asia lows. If we cannot get back inside the Asia range, we are going lower. And then your next target is going to be this 200 down here. Okay. US 30. Very simple here. Daily. Massive bullish move yesterday. Basically reversing the entire Friday move down. Even gapped up a little bit. On the daily, I am going to be neutral because we didn't break structure yet. It's not a confirmed support. We're still below this previous area of support there. That is still to be broken above, so we can still continue bearish on the day. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? Okay, relatively simple here. Daily EQ down here. Asia lows, 200 EMA, everything lining up, Chad. We've got a very simple day here. All right. Breaks below, bearish, holds above, bullish. Okay. Nasdaq. Alrighty. Nasdaq, we spoke about this daily zone. Remember, I said we can either reject that zone or we're going to bounce off that zone. So we're currently bouncing. Are we going to push for that monthly pivot? I don't know, but neutral on the day because that support can just be broken at any time. Neutral on the day. 5 minute time frame. What do we have? All right. Also relatively simple here. Beautiful price action. This zone right here. Chad, that's your zone. Bullish above, bearish below. All right. Very simple here this morning. Gold. Let's check gold here quickly. Gold for me, neutral. I'm still neutral. And the reason I'm still neutral on the daily is for the following reason. This is your daily range. We haven't broken below. We haven't broken above. We're going to need to make a move either way out of this range, upside or downside. So neutral for me. 5 minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? 5. Okay, let me just delete this block. Okay, currently holding above 2,500. Holding above the 200. Where's the 15? 15 is also down here. Asia lows has been tapped. Let me just get the super chart on here. Swing setups. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. So very simple for me. 2505. If we can hold above 2505, I think we're going to go bullish. Previous daily high tap during Asia. Is that an omen for what's going to happen the rest of the session? And then Asia low sitting very close to this 2500. I will just wait for this massive level right here before I take any sells. I'm not going to sell from here, and I'm not going to sell from here. I will wait for 2500. Okay. The daily for me also didn't give me much to work with yesterday. We didn't take a previous daily low. We just closed bullish back in the range. 4 hour as well. Andre asking me this morning, and I said, Andre, The only reason Andrew was saying confirmed resistance, I said I don't really like the sells purely for the reason we're still holding above this 2500. And also if you look at it from these lows, we've got like some type of a double bottom here. Let me just show you guys here, little double bottom. There's the break. Can we retest the neckline and just grind up? I don't know. It's a very, very weird price action here. But 25.05 in the short term for me, if we can hold above that, looking for buyers to flip bullish, that is our advantage point. And then previous daily high, Asia highs, and then 2510. But that is my rapid fire analysis. I'm going to throw over to Keeks, and then I'm just going to ask somebody to throw some eye drops into my eye. Keeks, just your price tab a little bit to the right. I can't game like I used to. Now I'm kidding, Chad. But over to Keeks, I'm just going to get some eye drops.
Alright guys, so let's dive into this. DXY. So what am I looking for over here? Now again, for me guys, we're going to be taking more of that neutral outlook. So I can actually be changing this here, neutral. Okay, neutral. Now what are we looking for, guys? Again, we spoke about having basically Monday trading bullish, which we obviously got. We wanted to see the top wicks form so that obviously on the weekly we can see something like this now, trading and then going bearish. On the weekly we can see how it tested that 200 again nicely and now starting to come back down. So that's looking exactly how we wanted. So today, why we say neutral is purely because if you guys saw where that 200 was, two things are going to happen. We're either going to start rejecting off of that now, or we're going to start showing some momentum. So again, we want to see this basically start trading away. Now on the 4 hour, we can obviously see first thing happen. We had a little bit of a break to the top side, setting Asia highs, which again was that test of the top wick. Now trading all the way back down. So on the 15, what you're going to want to see is firstly, we see the gap being closed, trading there, holding Asia lows. This thing needs to basically go down, daily pivot, EQ, even possibly at the 200, where this is where it's going to have to make the break to either come back up to test Asia lows and then possibly go back up for the Asia highs that are untested. Otherwise, we're going to come down, breaking these levels. We could be grinding down, we can take our time. Then once we get there, keep just grinding back to that 100, 900, which we broke yesterday with no retest. So definitely want to see it possibly come back and start making that little pullback now. Going over to the indices, we're going to see over here, guys, very, very simple. We spoke about obviously still staying bearish. I said I can flip bullish at a point, but I want to see a certain bit of price action. So when we look here on the weekly, again, you're going to see the same thing. We have a massive bearish candle from the previous week, so we definitely can start retracing. Now the thing is, for me, we're going to trade basically up into this weekly pivot. That definitely is the target for me for the day. And if we start turning before that, then we already fell short. But seeing this now, if you have to look at it this way, again, we're going to look at the fib. So starting from this candle that started the massive move to the downside to our low, we can see obviously we had our 61 being tested, and then the 50s where we're kind of testing now, and then starting to turn around. So when we want to start looking here for the 15, again, this does show us that we are starting to hold that rejection. So trading back down, holding the 200 now underneath Asia lows. If we continue to hold under Asia lows, obviously going for that EQ, daily S1, and we can see them move back to the downside. Again, those previous lows become a nice target. If we can hold support, obviously, and get back in Asia lows, once we can get past this 200 Asia highs, previous daily highs, and then again, that weekly pivot becomes a target for us. So just keep an eye out for that. Then US 30. US 30, obviously, we spoke about the same thing, guys. Pretty much similar as NASDAQ. We saw the big moves coming in here now, so definitely trying to get back in the game. Going bullish, we now closed above that key area, so the big thing for US 30 is it needs to hold above it. So we can see now we traded all that bearish momentum right back down. We are holding this level. So if US 30 wants to continue bullish, this is kind of that final line, and it needs to go back up from here. We're on the 15. What are we going to be looking at? Again, same thing. We can see traded down one way, came back up trying to get Asia highs, then came back down, the break, a little bit of a break of Asia lows, holding Asia lows. As we said, you are tested this key level. We can see it there basically all tested. But are we going to get the possible wick out? Go get the daily pivot. We might fall short of the EQ. Reason being because we have that 200 there. We can use the 200 and the daily pivot combined to bounce off and find rejection. Obviously, the EQ is still an option, but we just want to be aware that that rejection can definitely come off of this area. Then with gold, guys, so gold, we've been saying that we kind of are very neutral. Now, you'll see, this was something I was looking at. Obviously, we know what Ed's going to be looking for here with the turtle wave. But I want to say I'm neutral. Now, the reason I'm neutral is you guys are going to see purely because also I have the fib marked out on this chart. Now, the thing is, guys, we traded down, but the thing I've spoken about before, a lot of times you guys will know, is if you look here, you can see as much as everything's happening, we keep still getting lower and lower and lower. So we can see where that momentum is starting to shift towards. But now what we want to start seeing is, again, as much as we held support here, we traded bearish, trade into this level of resistance. Now, I said to you guys, we had a massive bearish candle. We needed to at least have a good retracement on it, which we did to this area of resistance. Now we are starting to find that resistance come into play. So we traded in there, basically traded down. Now we are starting to find that support. You can see we are starting to hold there. So not only we have this 50 over here, but we also have this level of resistance. So now where is this going to come into me trading this pair today? Now, very, very simply for me, as long as we're holding almost above this 50, you can actually see from Asia highs to Asia lows, we've also holding this 200. If we can hold that, very simple, we can start trading bullish above this 50 and go for those Asia highs, and we can start breaking and having that reversal back to the top side. But for me, if we do turn around, we fail at the highs again. Once we break under this 50 and we can break under that 2500 area, as we start to approach that, then we're going to start seeing those sells start to come into play. So I've got my alerts round about here by this 200 once we can break the 200. Otherwise, as long as we stay above this 50, I'm going to be looking for the buys. So charts look quite busy today, but just going to help us navigate with obviously understanding the pricing in for CPI tomorrow. But that is everything from my side, guys. Alright, I was like, what is sign language is this man, dude?
Shot. Nila starting the day off. Thanks, Nila. W Dono.
I thought you were trying to sign me something that you can't see or you can't.
Alright, guys. Any lag, please let me know. I think there should be no lag. I've got some eye drops in. Yo. I think no screen time for me tonight, except for the call. Chris and Keeks, what do you guys study, and what are your thoughts on studying versus working abroad? For example, H2A farming, working on yachts, etc. Ethan, I don't think there's anything wrong with studying. I think as long as you basically do what you want to do, don't get stuck in a job or in a career that you hate every second of it. So make sure that it's something that you're passionate about. Even if you go and work, study part-time, do something that's going to open up the doors. To be very honest, to some extent, studies is going to help you purely just to get into the job. But ultimately work experience is where it's at. So that's just my Giddy from next week. I will reintroduce GU from next week. Giddy, I promise you I will introduce it next week, and we will start looking at some currencies. I promise. That is a promise from me to you. Hang Seng closing positive 0.8, 0.57 as of reading this. Nikkei down 0.16. So relatively mixed bag here for SA40 this morning. And gold, Chad, gold. We've given our analysis on gold. So let's see, 2505, that's the zone. Let's see if we can get a move from there. 50 seconds for markets to open up here. Good morning, guys. Keeks, will you do me a favor? Read that fundamental chat. My eyes are absolutely wrecked, my bro.
I will get into it now, brother.
My eyes are absolutely mauled.
Yo, it's a lot.
Let's see.
All right. Markets are keeping a close eye on Chinese economic data against the backdrop of sluggish growth fears. They suggest a focus on auto exports, which has seen weakness. Analysts at ING anticipate August trade data continue to slow, with export growth around 5% year on year and imports around 3% year on year. UK data, Pantheon points out that the base effects will continue to suppress wages and look for the ex-bonus metric to fall to 5.1, previous 5.4. Though they judge the wages at this level are too strong for rapid bank rate cuts, the narrative of renewal hiring trend points to another set of hawkish unemployment rate and employment change figures. Specifically, Pantheon looks for the unemployment rate to drop to 4.1% or possibly 4%. Most Asian stocks rose on Tuesday, tracking an overnight rebound in Wall Street as investors look for upcoming inflation data for more cues on interest rates cuts. The Federal Reserve is likely to keep the 50 base point rate cut option in its back pocket as the race of the economic slowdown is screaming out for a rescue with the big rate cuts, according to analysts. Goldman Sachs CEO says they continue to narrow its consumer focus. Trading business trending down close to 10% in Q3. Investment banking continues to improve. USD 400 MLN pre-tax impact from consumer unit. US economy is in reasonable shape. Where's Bev?
Bev.
That's Slashy Dylan.
Yeah, Bev is not here this morning. Chad, is Bev alright? Is Bev alright? Where is Bevy?
Alright, well then, it's a fundamental chat then, guys.
Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, ding, ding. This is the official round 3 fight. Okay, here we go. DXY, that 200, need to monitor that. Let's actually look at GBP USD for the boys. Daily for me is bearish. Weekly is also somewhat bearish, but holding above that massive 13100 level. So that's going to be an interesting one. 5-minute time frame. What do we have here? Obviously, data coming out of the pound strong. Holding Asia highs, holding above that 200 EMA, breaking previous weekly low back at that major level here. Pretty extended, 13100. If you are really optimistic, I would say monitor this level. Otherwise, this thing is cooked for the day. Wait for a pullback, potentially previous weekly low, see if that holds. If that holds, then we can go back to the session highs, retarget those session highs. But look, left with me, 13100, major rejection level on Monday. So are we going to hold it today? I don't know. That is the question. Gold still within the range here. Nasdaq still within this little block here. Wait for your breakouts. Be patient. US 30 as well now, trying to make a move lower. SA 40, we're going to wait for this opening range. We're going to take some trades. Still currently, Chad. Just want to show you guys the full history on that. A little bit of forwards and backwards here. Let's just check the report. Let's check the report quickly here. Not enough data yet, but basically these are the trades that have been taken so far. Some trades I've missed, some trades I've taken. Profit factor of 2. Short trades won 50%, long trades win 50%. So win rate is currently technically 50%. So I think with that profit factor of a 1 to 2, there you can see we had a nice string of wins, then some losses, then a nice little win there yesterday again. But yeah, this is something I'm looking into, and I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. Not putting size on yet, so still risking only like $40 per trade. Ideally want to start bumping that up, so I will let you guys know. Opening range. Geek, sorry man, I missed your analysis. Are you bullish or bearish on gold for the day?
Basically neutral. If
Okay.
it breaks under this level, yeah, I want to see the sell.
Let me just check what level is that.
So we've broke under the 50
okay.
on the fib. This right here is the 50 on the fib. And then if we also break under the 200.
That's 50-minute time frame, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Ed should be looking for his total wave, yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, chat. Yeah, make sure that you guys subscribe. RSVP for the Cape Town trip. I just want to see where I put it. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I get that. Just checking because it definitely helps. Yeah, no, usually I'm pretty fine with a lot of screen time. But yeah, I think I just overdid it the last couple of days, or just in general. I don't think guys realize how much time we spend on these screens, and then we go home. Keegan goes and watches the screen every day. Did you game last night? Not.
Bro, I was out of it last night.
Brandon Boyd, been watching every day. Really enjoy your lives. Shot Brandon, really appreciate it. Thank you for joining every day. Really, really appreciate your support, brother. Tony DeMello, good morning, my brother. Betty Gold is under commodities. BG has a meeting that he is attending this morning. Alright, so Bevan is alright, guys, don't stress. Betty, yesterday was my first day here, so I'm going through all the education. Can I ask you to list what is being tracked today so I can add it to my demo? 100% Betty, I will show you now. This is basically my stream list. Not that I trade everything in here, but for the most part, the sessions, the instruments we monitor for the stream is NASDAQ, gold, US 30, and DXY. We don't trade DXY, we just use it to track correlations. And then SA40 is something that we are experimenting with a little bit here. It is our local index, similar to NASDAQ, US 30 in the US. We've got the SA40 index, so that's one we're playing with. So hope that helps. And then also we've got GBP USD that we're going to start trading again next week. See if we can get some bangers on GU. London has been absolutely atrocious. Keegan and myself talked about it. There was a time when London was producing the moves and New York was flat. Keegs, remember those days? Good old days. London producing the goods. But yeah. Algo Trading Expert, thank you for the sub, my brother. Kicks, Betty is a gamer girl that can kick ass in any game. Alright, Betty.
Huh? What now?
No, Betty in the chat. Yeah, I get that. I sit in front of my screen all day, 7 a.m. till 5. Then I also game in the evening. Michael, that's the mistake. Last night I thought I was still a young gun. I can roll with the young guns. Played a bit of Dota. That 170 hertz killed me, Keeks. I think it's bad for me. I'm used to 60 hertz. You think it's at 170, Keeks?
It could be.
I don't think I'm man enough for 170 yet, Chad. But I have to be honest. I messaged Keeks last night. Was it last night or the night before? No, it was the night before.
Before, yeah.
I'm like, Keeks, I've had this gaming monitor with 170 hertz and it was set to 60 all this time. And I set it for the first time to 170. Chad, beautiful. Just incredible stuff, the technology. I was like, yo.
Oh, yeah.
So my life got changed.
Keeks thoughts on the iPhone 16. Ask market, bro. I like it. I'm putting my order in. They go on order on Friday, then you can expect it a week later, but I'm getting mine from overseas, so I'll probably only get mine next month sometime, but I'm putting my order in now.
Chris, die 'n nuwe game van Valve gesien gaan Dota doodtrek, nooit deadlock, nooit. Dude, Dota, nee.
Okay, hold on. Well then, Hanno and Betty, okay, what game do you guys mostly play? Like, what you go to? You guys get home, you're gonna jam with the mates, the squad. What are you guys jamming?
Deadlock. This is interesting. This is pretty interesting. Deadlock. Is it a free game?
I don't know what that game is.
Deadlock.
Says miles, right? Space engineers, saw miles. Alright. Hey, bro, you can play CS with Chris.
Bro, CS is dead in South Africa. Servers are like waiting 8 minutes for a game. I played one game on Sunday night, waited 8 minutes. Usually I had like 30 friends online, not a single friend online. So I think the move from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2 was not a good one. I think the mechanics is not, I don't know, people didn't really adapt to that change very well.
Deadlock is free, yeah.
It looks cack. Deadlock looks cack, Chad. Don't let them tell you it's gonna data, yeah. Dota is just on another level. Sounds like a skill issue, Chris. Now, Jake, weirdly enough, my highest rank to date was LEM, but I was playing with Global Elites and Supremes. We also played a lot of the lobbying was with the guys from Energy, the local guys. 1 or 2 times played with some of the Bravado guys. There was a time when me and one mate, we were playing like almost 50 hours a week with that dream of going Global Elite. So we put in a shift, Chad. We were putting in a grind. So there was a stage where I was very, very good at the game. Even went into like the console settings of your mouse, like, dude, weird stuff, geeks. Like, just to get like you don't want to get frames missing or anything. So then went back to DMG, went to Ali again, then dropped down again after that one update, then went to Nova 4, went to AK1, AK2, got to MGE again, and then just didn't play it anymore. So I don't think necessarily it's a skill issue. Thing with Counter-Strike, if you play long enough and
Hey, I know, that's good to hear, bro. We're gonna put that bot to work.
I know that you introduced the rules I sent you last night. Just want to check that Word doc. Did it help? Yeah, Counter-Strike is dead. I don't like the new mechanics. It's weird. Okay, only some of them. But I know you guys are happy with that. The notes I sent you, eh? I will share with Keegs as well this morning. Keegs spent some time working last night. Working on Mondays like usual. Future. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Chat, Dota. Dota is, those European servers are just a lot of weird dudes on there. Yesterday, the one Italian guy, we got grouped with 3 Russians, me and the Italian. Very nice guy. Like he messed up a little bit at the start. Left me like solo off lane for like 2 minutes. He was wandering then mid trying to de-ward. I was like, sorry. I knew where the ward was. And I was like, okay, sweet. I'm like, our lane is wrecked now. But anyways. And we brought that game back. And then the Russian dudes went off on the Italian guy. And I was like, what are these oaks all about? Yes, the Russians are animals, bro.
Adore, just go back a little bit, bro. We spoke about the iPhone
Exit
16.
lag. Let me check exit lag. Bro, I don't know why the Russians are on a Europe West service. Like, stay on Europe East, but they're everywhere. They're on Europe West and East. It's like, bro, Dota 2 European service is just Russians, bro. It's just Psycha Blayat. It's all. Yeah, Psycha Blayat. I don't even know what that means. Wait, let me check what it means.
What does it mean?
It means BITCH or SHIT or FUCK. So it's got a multifunctional vulgarity along the lines of the following.
I tell you, they don't like you, bro.
Bro, I'm in that range now where that skill range where it's one game you've got phenomenal teammates, and then another game it is just the coordination of avocados in your team, and I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? I'm like in the skill pool of death, that 1.6 1,600 to 2K MMR range. I never played a lot of rank, but I'm forcing myself to rank up just to get paired with better players. But it's tough, Chad. It's tough. It is tough. Alian, I think a lot of that is European players, eh? Jason, my rank on Dota, I'm gonna tell you now. Yes, dude, I was on a roll a while back. I was just before Archon. I was Crusader 5 and then just went on like this massive losing streak. I was Crusader 5, I'm now Crusader 1. So basically, Ryan, Crusader 1. So my MMR currently is 1580. My MMR was just over 2K and just went on like a losing spree. Yeah, I was here. I think it was 2180, 2150. And then just it was like Valve was like, nah, bro, we're gonna take you all the way back.
Yeah. No, bro. The days of Dota for me are gone.
Really? Are you done with that?
Yeah, bro.
Don't you enjoy it?
Bro, it's not the same as when I was young and I played it, bro. Nowadays, now I'm that avocado rolling around.
Oh. Okay, guys, just to give you an idea, my last game played last night, a Winter Waven mid. A Winter Waven mid in the current meta. Please explain that to me. Alright, Turtle Wave in our net patrol. Turtle Wave. Turtle Wave. Turtle Wave was here this morning. Alright, chat, opening range high, breakout. Let's see, 200 EMA there, a little bit concerning. We did pinch the previous daily low, taken that. So I'm gonna try and get in on a buy here. See if we can get a break of structure here, Chad. Nice little break of structure there. You're gonna see gold is very interesting here. Holding at 200, beautiful. Now next thing we want to see is 2505 hold. If we can hold 2505, gonna go for a long here. We've got the daily flip zone as the advantage point. We've got the previous daily high that got nipped. Are we gonna nip it again? I just want to see 2505 hold. US 30, there you can see, chat, false break below, back above. Now going for Asia highs, very likely. Nasdaq, okay, Nasdaq breaking out of this range, Chad. Remember I said wait for breaks below or above. Now what you want to see is this 200 hold. So if you're going to look for some longs here, wait for that 200 to hold. The beauty of this now, oh, Chad, okay, I'm going here a little bit aggressive here. Trading right up to that 200. Yesterday we just rejected it immediately. I just want to show you guys yesterday, rejecting it. But let's see here. Going to take a little bit of a aggressive entry here. Stop's going to be about a 150 pointer here. Let's just do that. Okay, that's where I got filled, unfortunately, with the slippage. 150 points. There we go. I want to see us get through this 200. Can we target that daily EQ and then even potentially that daily R1? But yeah, let's see here. I just want to see a nice little push. If I can get a 1-to-1, I'm happy. Let's check if we can get a nice 1-to-1 here. Following China, Hang Seng closing bullish. We need to hold above this 200. If we can hold that 200, we are solid. And then also we gotta get through this daily pivot. SA40 needs to do some heavy lifting here. Difficult zone here, chat. Difficult zone right here. 200 and daily pivot. Okay. Let's see, beautiful. Okay, first test rejecting. Let's see. Are we gonna reject and come all the way back down? I'm not necessarily looking for shorts here today. I'm not saying shorts can't play. All I'm saying is I would like the buys. Just how pressured we've been. I think equities can find a little bit of a bounce here. Where's the previous daily high? So all the way up there. Alrighty, chat. Beautiful test on the 200. Let's see if we can get away now here from the daily pivot. Our rate, we're going to go break even somewhere here. That's going to be my break even point. And then we're going to see if we can ride this out into the sunset. Just some wallet patterns here. But if we continuously reject this this daily pivot, that's going to be tough. But it's currently looking all right. It's currently looking not too bad. All right, okay. First close above here. So let's see if we can dip down, test it, and then break bullish. Okay, gold 2505. Struggling to hold above this level there, Chad. Holding above the 200 though. Struggling to hold above here. Keeks, where's your level?
Right about there, bro. So
Let's check it. Yeah, it's an interesting level here, Chad. On gold, it is a very, very interesting level. Alright, Chad, we're gonna need to get a move on here. First close above, first test, holding. Can we get another test? Can we get away from this level now? Where's all the JSE bulls? Okay, nice hold above. Chad, I'm actually gonna go break even on this. No need to come back all the way here. So just gonna go risk free on this trade. Risk free there. Let's see if we can get a push. Yeah, if we reject here, very likely we're going to come all the way back to retest this opening range high. Gold. Yes, I'm thinking the aggressive player is short, gigs.
On gold.
Yeah, because Asia highs are untapped. Asia lows have been taken. Very close to the daily flip zone, yeah. Chad, SA40 struggling, yeah. Struggling. Struggle bus. Let's see if we can get away from this daily pivot. Yeah, that's only I would actually love a short here if we can hold below 2505. But then I'm considering we've had all of these bounces off the 200. It's holding above the 200. The 15 held as well earlier. So yeah, chat, I'm gonna scrap the short idea purely for that. Remember what I said, purely below here, shorts. Alright, SA40 not holding above. I think very likely could go to break even here unless it starts to create some new session highs. If not, then we are in some trouble here. So I want to check what's happening on the index itself. So Marafe Miners doing very well. Anheuser Busch 1.68. Remgro doing well. Let's check here. Your Anglo American pushing down almost 8%. So more green tickers than red tickers. Just from the looks of it, chat. Sorry, man. Let me just pull this left here. Just quickly looking at the high tickers and the low tickers here. So yeah, definitely more green than red. Okay, so I think Anglo is weighing a little bit on it, but here we go, Chad. Already break even, so we can just remove that. Okay, gold back above 2505. Let's see if we can get a nice little retest here, and then we're gonna try and target this daily flip zone, and that's gonna be our liquidity target. Daily flip zone, that's where we want to see the volume come in. So once we enter this trade, we're going to target, let's just see a nice little retest there. That's all I want to see. Okay, SA40, what do you want to do for us here? Okay, nice, new eye on the session. Daily pivot holding so far, so can we push to that EQ being exactly 150, and then after that potentially daily R1 here, Chad. SA40 has been eating some dust the last couple of days, if you look at that, so just been one way down, so maybe a little relief rally here on deck. Okay, another eye on the session. Let's go and break that EQ.
Yeah, let's go for a little TP.
Let's go for a little. It's not a lot, but it's honest work. 40. What is it? $45. $42. What is that in Madiba rands? I think. Hey, 750 rands. Damn. That's lunch sorted. No, I'm kidding. Okay, gold looking like it wants to make that move. Okay, there's that advantage point. Let's see what gold is going to do here at the daily flip. Yeah, Chad, it's a very weird session on gold. We took previous daily lows during Asia, previous daily highs. We came all the way back to break Asia lows. We then held this 200 EMA area. We then pushed up, rejected the first test of that daily flip here during pre-market, and now we're going for it again. SA40 just absolutely dumping now. Massive dump here. Let's see. Spreads are opening up like you wouldn't believe. 30-point spread here. Just want to show you guys. Look at that spread. In Parker. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. 50. Look at that, Chad. That is what you call spreads. Icy markets. You got to be better than that. You got to be, bro. Look at that. That is a spread, Chad. I'm gonna have to get in contact with these boys. Can't be trading 50 cons and 100 cons with a spread like that. There you're down like 50k just on spread. Sheesh, SA40, they're gonna make you pay to see the river. Yo, even bigger now. Sheesh, Chad, look at this. How do you like that for a young spread? Can you see it?
I love it. Your spread's almost above the high.
Bro, that is a spread, my dude.
Oh my word.
Are they using Raja Banks as a liquidity provider? Yeah. Yo, look at that.
That's rough, bro. That is rough.
I'm actually gonna make a video and tag them. Oh, and there they close it. The spreads. When it opens up again like that, 100% that's going to IG. IG. Wait, let's see if we can get another big spread opening here. Chat, okay, gold. Gold is... Ooh, interesting. Kicks, do we go for the aggressive longs here? Liquidity play. Liquidity play.
Nah, I'm not, bro.
Nah, I'm kidding. I wanted that retest 2505. DXY now holding above this 200, chat. SA40 still up here. Trying to go for TP Town now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a chat with him if I'm gonna like deposit some big money there with him. Yo. Like I know you get bad spreads, but kicks that, my bro. Putting Brock Lesnar in between your bed and your ass.
Nah, that was big, bro.
This is a raw spread account, eh? Raw spread. They're just raw dogging us at the spread. So your spread is basically 1/3 of your stop. 33% of your stop is just your spread. Chat, look at that. And the thing is, they don't have to do this because they B-book, so they don't have to say like, oh, that's the liquidity we got from the LP. Like, nah, bro. These guys have a virtual dealer of note on the back end, yeah.
Bro, like that's just you nuking us.
Yeah, no, that is, dude. I don't want to know how much broker plugins they've got on this pair. They just went to their dealing team and said, listen here, every plugin we've got, throw that on SO40. Every dealer plugin.
Bro, what do you think about that play on gold?
The liquidity play.
Yeah. The play.
What play? Wait. I'm going to peek quick, then I'm going to check on. Chad, there's that liquidity play I was talking about. I don't have the balls for it. But yeah, that is where we always talk about volume coming in. I think if I've had a better month last month, I would have been open to these little bit of riskier plays. But Chad, I'm basically 2% away from failing a prop challenge, so need to dig deep here. So I need to dig a little bit, put my heels into the ground. I'm just gonna hold it here. You guys can check that while I'm away. Let's see. That's if you don't know, that is the ask, and this is the bid. So if you were wondering, okay, there TP got slipped luckily. Beautiful. Okay, so at least we got full there. That's fair enough. Okay, 190. But I'm gonna have to chat with them. Fuck, really, you can't trade like that. Like honest, yeah, no. I'm gonna have to. Does anyone have a contact there? All right, that win right there just brings us back, taking out our. So it's a bullish formation, high formed, higher low, and now a new higher high. Okay, so. Still early days, only 12 trades taken so far with the JSE strat, but it is looking promising. It is looking very, very promising. I'm just going to peek quick, then I'm going to come back. There was that little liquidity play, but yeah, Keeks, I'm going to throw on your screen.
Go for it, bro. I'm just watching go. At this point, I'm basically watching paint dry, guys. These London sessions, they're not it anymore, guys. They're not it. GEP CAD, no, never. Yeah, Chris and myself have and probably won't ever trade that. Yes, guys. Gold just tapped at Asia highs and turned around. It was like, nope. Like, not today. Just patiently waiting, yeah, guys. Market short before CPI, New York might be slow. Yeah, Fobs, I literally said it to Chris. I said to Chris and to Ed, yeah, in the office earlier. And I was like, guys, like, I'm not trading London. I'd have to see something beautiful, but I'm not trading it. We've had absolutely crap London sessions the last 2 weeks. Now is, I guess, it was a Monday. Absolute rubbish. Now going to today, the day before it's going to price in for CPR. Yeah, can't expect anything less for today. But yeah, we're just waiting, guys. We're waiting. DXY just holding those Asia lows. Nasdaq trying to trade up. USD probably also trying to. Yeah. Honestly, nothing for me, guys. Nothing for me. Unfavorable price action ahead of CPR. Yeah. 100%. Hey, bro. This is your session. I was saying to the guys, I'm not trading crap in this session.
Are you trading a firecracker?
Nah. Even looking at it, bro, it's even that's ranging. I'm not gonna waste my time on that.
Is Brian in the chat? Listen here. So Brian sent me that guy that did the orb webinar, the opening range break.
Yeah.
Bro, if you've ever seen a sales call where you barely give the guys anything, and then on your back test, when somebody does a back test and is like, oh yeah, but you would have taken this because it broke there, and it's like it makes 0 sense, and it's like, okay, I'm bullish here, so I'm entering here. He gets nuked on the first one, and then after that I just put it off. I was like, nah, bro, you're wasting. Maybe it works, maybe you're not giving everything, but yeah. Brian in the chat.
Yeah, is there?
Brian, you didn't lie when you said for 2K USD, bro. Brian, that no, he scammed the guys. Brian told me, he's like, bro, for like 10 minutes he talked a little bit about it, but yeah. I think what we've got in our free education section is already worth more than, I don't know what he's going to teach you. But look, the opening range break strategy has been around for many years. And also the theory that I use waiting for the 15-minute shuffle makes sense. And I never looked at the strategy. And up until I saw him posting some of his stats, and then I just went back and I looked at it and I saw value. Even if you go back on US 30 chat, I just want to show you guys quickly. Friday, let's quickly go back to Friday. I just want to show you guys this quickly. Let's go back to Friday while we wait here for gold. Keegs, you will keep an eye on gold for us, eh?
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna take that trade.
Oh, you're not going to take it?
Nah.
Okay. Keeks is saying no. Is it on my screen though? Yeah, oh no, it's still on your screen. Okay, chat, so check this out quickly. I was obviously recovering on Friday. Let's just get to the afternoon. Sorry for doing this to you guys now. This Friday, yeah. And then chat, I'm planning some backtesting sessions for us. I'll just see where the schedule. I want to do it at least once a week. Backtesting, just for myself as well. I've had a super cuck month, and it shows you the steep contrast. Keegan getting 3 accounts into phase 2, and I'm still stuck in a phase 1, close to blowing it. So. But Keegan, again, I think you took a lot less trades than me. I think you only took the crack, eh? There was maybe 1 or 2. The gold trade did a lot of work for you on that one account.
Yeah, that was only on the one account.
But for the most part, it was cracker, eh?
Yeah,
just cracker.
Cracker.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna say, bro, but also because the cracker is not trading this cuck London sessions. Bro, we always talk about it. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, listen, guys, we should get the London stream, but price action has been terrible in London session.
Okay, Chad.
As a trader, you don't want to trade those opportunities.
Okay, Chad, here we go. Let's quickly first establish the opening range. 30. This one opens up at 40. Okay, there we go. So check here. This is my way I traded. That guy, the Big Daddy Max guy, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think he was talking a lot of smack in that thing. Had over 1,000 people on that Zoom, Keeks. Over 1,000 people, bro.
It's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
For that shit. But anyways, okay. So you've got your opening range high. You've got your opening range low. So the way I think about it, and I'm still testing my own way, is that you can use it either as a fake out or as a continuation. All right. No, man.
Did you just?
No, man. No, man. Okay, wait. Sorry, guys. Let's just go back. That was...
Guys, this is a prime example of dads trying to work technology.
Hey, man. Boys are judging you. Okay, so I personally use it almost as the Asia range. So either I want to see a manipulation, something what we saw here. Okay, continuation, where it breaks out, it holds the retest, and then you can go higher. Or I want to see some type of fake out where it basically breaks out of the opening range and basically fakes out the sellers and then comes back in, and then I target the upper end. Okay, so here we've got our opening range now. All right, opening range has been established. Let's check here. Okay, yeah, okay, it's been established. So now we wait. Okay, so there we've got a potential. Okay, first rejection. But I like it to trade outside for it to be a fake out. Okay, first rejection. Okay, so I don't really trust that because we didn't really trade outside of it. Okay, so I want to physically. Okay. Here's the thing now. So we've had multiple. That's actually there. So we've had basically a double top there. We've got that previous little breakout zone there. Let me just see if I've set the daily pivots back. Okay. Where was the daily? Okay, the daily R1 was there. Asia highs were all the way down. Asia highs was all the way down where? Oh, Asia highs. Okay, Asia highs untested here. Okay, so the idea would be you can look for a potential short here. And let's say you go short there. 60 is going to, I think 60 is going to get you moved here, but let's see. And you just go for the opening range low. Okay, let's check. I think 60 is going to get you clapped. Okay, now let's see if we hold the opening range low or if we break below it. So no break of structure yet here. Okay, there we're breaking below it. There we're breaking below the 200, but I want to see a retest. Okay, there we've got a retest. Okay, let's see here. No break of structure yet. Was that a break of structure? Okay, this is a little bit tricky now because we're trading below that 200. You guys know we love to trade below it, but we also had Asia. I think this was the Asia high level for that day. Actually, it was Asia low. Sorry, it was Asia low. So now we had Asia low. So if you execute here, you've got a point where price is gonna already try and bounce off. Okay, 60 again, relatively tight. Yeah, that was barely a test, but let's see just for the sake of testing it. And then we can target our normal weekly S2, monthly S2, previous daily low, all of that. Let's check here. Okay. Okay, so there, now it's going for the next level. So you can technically use it as a Asia range. If we can't get out of it, you take the short to come back in the range. And similar to what I did yesterday, I hope I can show you guys yesterday. Yesterday was a weird day. I was actually messing around a little bit. So yesterday I took a buy here on SA40. Just want to show you guys. Took a buy there. I think it was also the opening range break. Let me actually quickly bring up the other chart here, just to show you guys the theory that I'm trying to work with here. And it's currently not looking too bad. You shouldn't be scared to take multiple trades. All right. Where was yesterday? Okay, let's try and do this, chat. I'm gonna try and do this, see if I can. Let's do that. Okay, so yesterday I took a buy. Let me just quickly establish. Let's do this. What time was that? It was about 10:45. Why did I take it there? My goodness. Oh, okay, yeah. Chat, let me just do this quickly. Sorry guys, a little bit of a different session here, but what is gold doing? Are we missing anything here? Okay, just breaking below. We first still need to see that retest, but I think there's some value in what we're going to do here. 10, 15, so 14. Okay, so that's the opening range low. Let's do that. Okay. So yesterday, I took that first trade here with basically that same expectation. We broke out of the opening range high above the 200. There was my minor break of structure there, and I took the longs right there. Okay, expecting price to potentially go and fill basically that gap we still had to the upside. 150 I'm finding to be like a happy medium for me, and then once we broke back into the range right there, that's where I killed the trade, because now we had a test there, we failed at the session highs multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and I killed the trade right there. Okay, so not a full loss. Okay, now let's move on to the next trade. Okay, then I took a sell right here. Broke below, retested, failed. So if we zoom in here, minor little structure break there. And I took the short there. Alright, on that candle close there, you can see it. Basically, as that candle closed, 150 stop again. Potentially going for that 1-to-1 as a minimum, and then also some liquidity levels, whatever it is. As soon as we broke above, I gave it some chance to potentially come back, and once we held it, Chad, you can see there, once we held that support there, I killed it. Okay, so you don't have to marry the trade. The idea is that we reject the zone. Okay, then came back and we basically held the zone, we stayed inside of it, and then what I did was I actually flipped bullish after we basically held this zone right here. And then I thought, okay, listen here, we've taken the highs, we've taken the lows, and now we're back inside of it. So multiple tests here, multiple breaks below, couldn't trade lower. And on this structure break here, let me just show you guys. So I saw this almost as a reversal play. Created a new low, and then from this low, if you go on a line chart, Geek, sorry man, I'm almost going to wrap up here. On a line chart, you can see that we started creating bullish order flow here, and that is when I went for the long. So as soon as that candle closed here, that nice little break, went for a long position right there on that candle. Had my 150 stop, and all I wanted to target was this high here, basically the all buy. So that was 150. Waited to see if we can get through that 200. Had a nice little pullback there. Started breaking through the 200, and there you can see the take profit there. So, and that was the session done. And then later on, I looked for something else. Never got to that high. Later the afternoon, we had another retest here and another failure here. So I think this one could have maybe faked you out. I think I might have, if I'm really that degen, I might have looked at this as a potential break of structure, and I think I would have flipped my bias as soon as we closed back above and we had this break of structure. So maybe a little knock there, but then ultimately there's your break of structure. Looking left, taking out that last lower high there, and then you'll still target your pivot levels. So I don't know where the pivots were yesterday, and then there was another potential position after the open after NYSE open. You can see here we started creating bearish order flow here. Nice rejection there. There was your break of structure. This is now if you really want to take a lot of trades. You can trade, just play around this range. There was your potential for a short. There was your potential for a nice little short position. Now trading below the 200. And then you just target the orb range again. There you can target the orb range again. But yeah, Chad, that's more or less the theory behind it. So I use the 200. I use that opening range break, and yeah, that's literally all you use. It's very simple. And then obviously I use the Hang Seng. I use the Hang Seng for my bias for the day. So obviously we've already seen that the Hang Seng is highly correlated with the JSE. Yeah, sorry for that, Chad. I hope you guys were fine with that. Brian, Orb's working nice on NAS. Chris, I've backtested 1 year so far. Lowest month was 6%, highest was 24%. Hey, beautiful, man. Wasn't good on gold. I started a few months and dropped it. Wasn't nice. Yeah, Brian, I actually just did a few backtests last night, and gold is horrific on it. So not even worth it. Chris says the 200 a magnet for price. Until not necessarily a magnet. The 200 is a neutral point for price. So price can move away from a 200. Either if you're very extended, price would want to come back to Keegs. That thing was. I saw it on the cracker. Where would you have taken it? Would you have taken
it? I missed entry.
Oh, because it didn't break the extreme. Okay.
So I missed it by like 4 pips.
But Brian, yeah, let me know how it goes on US30. I've also been looking at it on US30, so I'm definitely looking at sharpening that axe. I think the only thing is entries, how you take your entries. I still chat. So weirdly enough, I don't know, it's just in me. But what you see on the Discord under the education section, remember this is my own notes that I made for myself many years ago. I still just use all of this. So I don't use anything else. I'd still use the same entry criteria for everything I do. And I think Keegan for the most part as well. So still use that, nothing special. It's just about the framework of where you take trades and when you take trades. Okay, so Keeks, trading is simple. Are you buying or selling?
Bro, you gotta keep it simple sometimes.
But before we wrap up here, Keeks, let's talk about the previous month. My performance, obviously, I'm down. I might give that account to you to bring it back for me. Let's talk about your month. How do you feel about... actually, I've had a cuck 6 weeks, to be honest. 6 weeks of cuck. And it's not... And again, Chad, I think if we go back and someone can go back on the streams, that one day we missed 2 TPs by like 3 points. So that's basically 2R. Yesterday, having my 1R in the bag, then going back, giving it all back, closing for minus 0.2R. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just a shit show. Once you're under pressure with a prop account, you start trying to swing for the fences. But anyways, I'm gonna try and put on a clinic there. But for you,
sure, bro. Being good. I mean, I can't complain about it. But I think it's just been testing everything for me, bro. I I can't lie. I mean, it's been good trade coming back to gold. Gold's treated me well since I've come back to it. But the one thing I will just have to take right off the top is I'm a New York trader, bro. I like the volatility. I like the aggressive. I like the in and out. London, I must say, just doesn't do it for me anymore. I think we always talk about it, the sitting and waiting and watching how slow trades are. The fact you sit here for hours and you look at something is when you start putting something in your head. So a lot of the time when I caught on crap, it was in a London session. And it probably was trades I should have never been in to start off with. So I think it's just been a good month in the sense of testing my psychology again, testing my patience, testing all the mental sides of trading. But if we talk results, it hasn't been bad, bro. I can't really complain on that side.
But we talked about it. There is going to come a time again when London's going to have volume and New York's going to be flat. We had that for a big part of the year where me and Keegan still said like New York is dead. And that time is going to shift, Chad. That's just how markets shift. That's just how cycles shift. It's very odd for me that so late into the year, especially during the summer period in the US, that we had so little volume during London. And yeah, Chad, it's not even about, there's just not volume here. There is literally just, as much as there's volatility, don't get it skewed with volume and volatility. For instance, gold here, people will say, oh, Chris, look at all these trading opportunities. No, there's none. There's just range. There's range, highs being taken, lows being taken. It is, yeah. Unless you're a hyper scalper or part of that 10 pip gang, and nothing wrong with the 10 pip gang, London might need to go into a 10 pip mode. I don't know. I need to figure it out because even yesterday, that trade sat in it for 45 minutes. At maximum, we had, I think, 39 pips and just reversed on us. So. But Chad, yeah, nothing for me. Nice little win here on SA40, US30, beautiful breaks there. DXY, now coming back into that zone. I told you guys we need to monitor this. Back in the Asia range, are we going to hold the Asia lows? We can have a bullish day here. US30 already at Asia highs. NASDAQ never got a nice full retest here. I don't trust that. Gold, a little bit choppy. There was the liquidity play. If that's something you fancy, that daily flip zone there. How much did it give you? Oof, beautiful. 13 pips. Calling it a day on a stretcher. Gold, murdered, destroyed, killed. But yeah, Chad, that's the session for me. Kicks, any closing remarks? Brother.
Yeah, guys. I think sometimes you just got to know when to walk away. The trade golds is something I'm looking at, which might give us something in London sessions moving forward. But as I said to Chris there, I wouldn't have caught that sell. It missed it by 4 pips anyway, so I couldn't have taken that. But yeah, time to focus on the big one. Time to do a little bit of work, get locked and loaded for CPR. So yeah, from my side, just get the head right and then see you guys in New York session.
Chad, until we'll bring German 40 back, I will just I'll check it a little bit. I'll go and back test it. Ideally, we want to get stuff on here that we can trade with the boys. Maybe Chad, I bring in FTSE, German 30, SA 40. I don't know. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a bit of an edge there for us, just for something for London, just to keep our hands busy. But like I said, for me, Chad, no shaming or hiding away. It's been a bad 6 weeks of trading. A lot of good opportunities. Not taking the profit, trying to extend it. Then the trades that I'm in, for instance, that gold swing trade, working out beautifully. Taking the losses, cutting the winners short. It's just amateur hour. Yesterday, yeah, we'll see. But that's part of trading, Chad. That is the nature of trading. It's gonna test you. Like I said, it's gonna either scare you out. It's either gonna wear you out. Currently, London is wearing Keegan out. We're actually gonna get him on an indoor trainer. Let him do miles here, get a bit of a sweat on. But yeah, Chad, we're gonna see you guys 3 p.m. Have you tried trading? Well, I have, Adrian. Made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, trauma. But Chad, peace and love, baby. We'll see you guys at 3 p.m. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers, Chad.
Fire makes no city looks alive. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me. It wouldn't be right to say anyways, for place where we head with certain blaze.
Fill me out with your smile. Like the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you